basically anything, smaller, bigger, for selfies, for whatever. But if you're a pilot, one of these, you don't want to hear sentences like, when you're in conversation out with friends at night, and you don't want to hear something like, I know all about them drones, they're no good. Some of my neighbors is flying all over my property. If I ever catch that bastard, I'm gonna kill him. Back off. You better stuff your Mavic Air right in your pocket again, and don't bring it out. Don't start that conversation because it can be poisonous. But if you fly FPV with one of these, or with one of those that Steele just showed you, things change. The reaction changes completely. If you come down from a little swirl, a little tour with your drone, and you just landed and you're suddenly surrounded with a lot of people, somebody comes walking at you like, oh my God, this is so fast, can I fly this too? You just back off, don't touch it, don't touch it. What do you say? Oh yeah, can I fly this too? And you're just like, I don't know. It's difficult, man. It's difficult. FPV is not so easy, but you could start somewhere. Are you a drone pilot yourself? And your visitor says, yeah, I've been flying Mavic Air over my property and over the neighbor's garden and off to the airport. Difficult. You better back off also, because those people can be poisonous as well for the whole drone community. But yeah, if you fly FPV, first person view, right out of this little drone where you're sitting in basically, because it's actually not an unmanned system, it's not an unmanned vehicle, because you're inside of it. Steele already told you it's controlled by analog video, so you're the Luke Skywalker inside your X-Wing, or you're inside a bird's brain on speed. So this is a total different experience. But hardly anyone knows about it. Of course, some of you came here to see Steele talk, to come to the drone arena. If you haven't been there, go over there, walk over there, and experience what it's like to fly FPV. But hardly anyone knows about it. And that's a shame. I mean, if you would just walk right out of there or ask 100 people here, maybe 99 out of 100 say, FP what? Where's that exhibitor? Sorry, come again? This is the reaction you get all the time. No one knows about it. And my company, Spinfast, was basically founded, or was born out of the idea that I want to change this. Because when I started, back in 2016, that's not long ago, only 2 years, and I've seen videos of people like Steele, and got so inspired, I had the idea that I need to tell everyone that this exists. My friends, my family, and I was so entangled by it that I just thought, okay, you gotta start somewhere. Okay, what do you do? Are you going to be a good racer, FPV racing? You know, when you go in circles and you are in competition with others? No, you're never going to be a good racer. That's not going to happen. Are you going to be the best freestyler in the world? Probably not. So I had to lower my expectations a little bit. Kind of took a step back and thought about what else could you do to make people recognize this hobby. What could you possibly, invent, or what would it be? And then I just thought, why not host an event right in the middle of Hanover, because I live here in this wonderful city. And basically that was the kickstart for Spinfast here in Hanover. That's an actual picture from the second race, but Spinfast started in an abandoned car park in September 2017. That's just 9 months ago. And I made kind of build up a network between all the resources I had at that point.
like people from sound engineering or light tech, and I brought them all together and I asked friends, and those people I got to know in the FPV community locally, and we made it happen.
Spinfast 1 was the first successful FPV race of its kind in a city. And shortly before that, there was a big article in the newspaper showing my Quantify, and I got a call from a company saying like, oh, we could use some help from a local guy who would kind of bring some more internationality and some more professionalism to our next big event next summer. Yeah, that was the CEBIT who called me, and at that point I had no clue about it all, but I said yes, and now I stand here right in front of you talking to you about FPV and the complete drone scene, although I'm just such a fresh member of it. But
maybe you get some of that passion that kind of drives me every day, a little bit of that motivation. So yeah, it is the most amazing and advanced sport in the world, to my opinion. And you can take part in it, and you could also take kind of advantage of it. But we gotta move on, so
check this.
So, what the CEBIT asked me to do is get them an image boost for their marketing campaign, or basically for kind of making them a name inside the FPV community, because they wanted more decency to the whole theme. And that's what Spinfast was basically partnered for, or why they partnered up with me. Because I kind of invented a marketing concept to produce this trailer, to produce the official CEBIT drone itself. It's not one of these. Actually, my bad, I forgot it at home. But they used FPV for their marketing purposes. So we produced this trailer, and we've sent out pictures, and we've pushed everything on Instagram, and we made and we kind of pushed the name CEBIT into the FPV scene. And basically everybody knows that Mr. Steele is here within our community right now, and that was also my part of the plan. So I brought him here, and now he's standing on the stage together with me. So I'm very proud that this happened actually. But what you could make of it for your company or for your next campaign, just utilize the magic of these pictures. There are many more pilots that are capable of doing extraordinary things with their racing drones or with their freestyle drones. They can be used for so many cool perspectives and so fast joyrides, and if you just want to hire one of us, just say so, talk to us, we're right over there. Basically, the core elements of the FPV community are standing at booth 23C over there, right before the arena. We have an international field of expertise there with guys from Team Black Sheep, one of the most spearheading companies when it comes to video transmission. Mr. René Lausenhammer from Austria. We've got Torvo cutting. Oh, okay. So, if you have any more questions about FPV and how to get into it, how to utilize it for your next image campaign, come to us, talk to us. We'll be right over here. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Martin Bennett. Stay here. We have time for one question. Audience questions, maybe. Raise your hand. We have a microphone going through the audience if you want to know something. No, so maybe let us know what is the best time to stop by in your area.
I would say in about half an hour.
Half an hour, that is 1:30 p.m. Okay, that could work. And it's something obviously that you would experience as a spectator only, or do you have an area to operate, to fly drones yourself?
We're still working with the security to get that problem solved during the day, but the FPV race should have started actually. The BVCP auf Deutsch, is going to host a race. I think it's just starting now. So if you want to come over and to kind of put on the goggles yourself, you want to experience it, just walk with me then.
Right, I think that's what most people do. Just follow Martin Bennett over to the drone area, and thanks a lot.
Yeah, Martin Bennett, welcome. See you guys.